Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I just feel like I just left, but I've got with me the beautiful Linda Bertaut, and she is a Reiki master, and she is also a chakra reader, and she was can you say it, anesthetician?
No,
how do you say?
esthetician.
No,
Esthetician.
So sorry. Okay. No, you
Licensed to
didn't do
touch my
anesthesia.
hands. Right. No, I'm not into the medical
Yeah.
industry, but I
Not
certainly
medical.
put people to sleep with, good
With
energy work.
Good energy work.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And as you would know, if you watched the show about an hour ago when I was on with Deb Zachau, she has introduced me to Linda. And Linda and I have had a very delightful conversation. And so I'm here to introduce it to you and her new channel. Yeah. So
thank you so much, Aley. And thank you, Debra. I know you're not here, Debra, but you're going to watch the replay. But thank you so much for introducing me to Aley. She's just delightful. I appreciate it so much.
We think you're delightful too. So this is my community. My community is probably one of the best things I've ever had in my life. I told my therapist the other day, and I'm not afraid to say this. I said, I found my girls. And I found a few guys I have a few guys out here that are very close, but I found my tribe, and it took me forever, but I love it. And I love adding to it. And I love collaborating with new people and talking about things. And so here we are. So let's say hello to, Seascape and Bora Bora and Suzanne Grigsby. Again, happy birthday. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
And yes, we are simulcasting on Linda's channel. And I'm only going to say that we can put up in the chat what the title of her channel is. I don't usually put in a link to it because people will go to it through the link, sign up for it, and then be dropped a few days later for some reason by YouTube. So I just rather people put in the name of your channel and go directly there and sign it. That would be better.
It's my name, at Linda Bertaut.
Okay. With all one word? Okay.
Yes. And then my website is chakra-psychic.com, like you see in my name here. So you can just add the HTTPS or the www in front of that. Yeah. And I recognize people. Thanks, everybody, for coming. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see everybody. Yeah. So let's see. Linda Kennedy, I think I said hello to you, but I'm not sure. Denise is here, and Anya's here. CJ, Nancy, Eli. Hi, Marina. Now there's somebody else I can introduce you to. Heart Center Tarot. She's fabulous. Her name is Marina. And we're introducing Linda Bertaut to everybody today. So I will definitely pass along your name to her. Nice to see you, dear. Hi, Denise Fletcher. And I'm so glad you're a new member. Thank you. Oh, you're a sweetheart, Seascape. Thank you so much. You're losing every other word, Eli. Go back out and come in, honey. There you go. Barbara Engro is here from your channel. And we have Love Bug Blues. We have Linda Thompson. Oh, Linda, you lost your sister.
Oh, Linda, so sorry to hear that.
Your doggy too? Oh honey.
Gosh.
I'm going to
send you some healing energy, Linda. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
That's too much. Too much.
It is. Yeah.
The only good thing that comes out of this that I can think of, and I've got goosebumps, is that your sister will be there with your dog. And that doesn't comfort you, though, I'm sure. But I much love to you, Linda. Honestly, I'm so sorry. Yeah. We have Sunshine 47 Loves Hanks from your channel. Hello from South Carolina. How you doing? Wonderful to see you. Sue Toffee. And everybody's saying, so sorry, Linda. Much love to you.
Yeah.
Yes, you were hoping the same thing, Linda. Well, you know it. You know it. Maybe your doggy just thought, I'm going to go there and be with her. That's so I really do believe in that. Hi, Tiffany Tisdale. Yeah. Hi, Samantha. It's nice to see you. So wait till we talk about some of the cool things that Linda does. And I'm really excited. We had a great conversation. Actually had some things in common that we didn't even realize. But I'm going to start out by saying, hi, Mary Thornberry. I'm going to start out by saying, let's talk about you, Linda, and how you started and what you did and how that morphed into where you are. So I'll let you go.
You mean starting with my chakra psychic business or going back to my beauty industry career?
You can start with the beauty if you want. I mean, it doesn't have to be extensive, but that did bring you into some of this other stuff, I believe.
Yeah, right? It really did. Yeah. It really did. So I got into the beauty industry as an esthetician, actually a makeup artist back in 1986. And the reason why I did it was because when I did makeup on somebody for the first time and I showed them how they looked in the mirror, they had this little sparkle in their eyes, this twinkle, and they just went, oh. And when I saw that transformation, which is what I love because I've been performing makeovers since I was 4, starting with my cat Blackie and then my dogs. And then I was working on real people. Wow. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So that's how I got into the beauty industry, to perform these makeovers. But I also was suffering from severe bouts of depression. And it's because I lost my mom when I was 13 to depression and suicide. So I continued her pattern of depression. And when I was 30, I was, really looking at, am I going to stay here or am I going to join my mom? And as I was making that decision, a little voice came into my right ear and said, no, don't do it. So I chose to live. Yeah. But I knew I couldn't live with the depression anymore. So I also knew I had to heal from depression. And that's when I went on my healing journey. And I discovered Reiki, energy healing. And I had a fabulous, Reiki master teacher. Plus I had another really good spiritual teacher who reads energy better than anybody I know. And between the two of them, they taught me so much. And I discovered that depression is more a condition of a broken spirit than a disease of the mind, at least for me. So when I healed my spirit, I was able to heal my depression. And I was just like, okay, this is great. Start channeling, getting information from my spirit council, my guides. And then after 9/11 happened, I saw the whole country in a state of depression. And that's when spirit spoke to me and said, okay, Linda, you know how to heal from depression. So this is your time to become Reiki master teacher and start teaching others how to heal. And that's when it began. So in the beauty industry, which is perfect because we're licensed to touch, I started teaching estheticians how to perform Reiki, how to put it into a facial, speaking around the country, writing articles in the trade magazines, and really having hope to make a difference in people's lives, knowing that suicide's not the answer. You can get beyond depression and, just helping to lift people up and discover a sense of self and purpose. So that's how that happened. And then, you do things for a certain amount of time, Aley, and then you feel like, okay, it's time for change.
Yeah.
And that happened for me, it started a couple of years ago. And I just got tired of the trade shows. I said, okay, what's next? And people have been telling me for a long time, well, you're psychic. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not psychic. I'm intuitive. I'm not psychic. But they kept telling me that. And they said, what you said was so right on. And then I realized that, okay, I'm a chakra psychic. I may not be a psychic medium, but I can read people's energy and I know everything about them and I can help them. So that's when I came out of the closet as a chakra psychic. And I do readings. I also have created a deck of gemstone cards because nature speaks to me. I do distance Reiki treatments. I teach people Reiki, gemstone therapy. But my favorite thing is my Heal the Healer program, which is where I mentor those who are broken to heal from depression and anxiety in like 2 months. And they become healers and they start using their healing abilities. And that sparkle, remember that sparkle, that twinkle in the eyes? That. It's like, and people are getting uplifted. They're getting in tune to who they are to do their own healing work. And we need that so much right now. So I really see my job as validating people, seeing them in a way that they may not see themselves yet, validating who they are. And it's like, it's okay. It's good to be yourself, and showing them the different gifts that they have so they can start using them. And so that's really how it's, in a nutshell, I went from doing makeup and makeovers to now doing energy makeovers and now chakra psychic readings.
I love that. It's just another avenue to go down. You've explained, okay, Marina, there you go. All right. And Tiffany and Mary and Seascape. I got all of you. So what you've explained too is, and you teach, so you know this too, that when your student gets something, that aha or that sparkle, as you explained in the makeup, there's nothing better for us than that. We don't make them do that. We just lead them to where they need to know what they need to know. And they
hold their hand.
It absolutely is a beautiful way to be, a way to get that instant feedback. And so I just love that. I love that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And what's neat is that I work with women who have had traumatic childhoods. A lot of people have had trauma. I had trauma. You had trauma. There's a lot of us that have had that are healers. And then when we can heal and get to the other side of that, then we can help others. But a lot of these women that I've worked with have had traumatic upbringings. And to see them be able to heal from that and move forward and use those, kind of like stepping stones to move beyond that. But then as they heal themselves, they're able to heal the relationship with their mothers. And some of the mothers watching their daughters heal and transform, then they start doing their own healing work. And when I hear that, I wasn't able to do that with my mom. I wish that she had lived long enough so we could have done that together. It's just really heartwarming.
Yeah, no, it really is. And when we were talking earlier in the week before we set up the show, we were talking about our mothers, our relationships with our mothers. And unfortunately, Linda lost her mother at age 13, which I can't even imagine. I feel like it's, I thought 33 or 32 was bad enough. But not being able to heal that relationship in the physical isn't always possible, but we can do it in the
spirit.
In the spiritual. Yeah. And I said to Linda, I would probably even like to do that with my daughter, because I have that need to get to fix that as well. But doesn't it also help this way up the line and that way down the line? It's up and down the line. So you heal yourself. It heals the other. Yeah.
Yes. It heals the past. It heals the future, but it heals the other people in your lineage. And that's what's so cool about it. Because you're pulling out those threads that aren't meant to be there, that kind of made everything mucked up. You're pulling out those threads and you're replacing them with something else that's in alignment with who you are and is more uplifting of love and light.
Absolutely.
So, but the whole mother-daughter relationship is so important. And one of the other things I do is, because I love that. So spirit started channeling to me after I started healing myself. And they were channeling numbers, information about the numbers. So I thought, oh, this is numerology. But then after I started teaching Reiki, I realized, oh no, this is the chakras. And not in the Eastern religion tradition. It was more about chakras being 7 levels of awareness. And that if you understand that, the first chakra is your foundation, your self-preservation. 7th chakra is your connection to God. And when you have everything balanced in between, you have more of a sense of self and why you're here. So it was really interesting, the things that were being channeled to me, and it made so much sense, especially after I started teaching Reiki.
Sure.
And then I created this whole chakra personality profiling system, because it just resonates. So if you know what your personality is, and like your daughters or your husbands or whatever, then you can see where you guys mesh and then where you conflict. And it helps you to understand them better so that you can really relate better and get along better.
Right. Right. Awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just jump right in and do some of these. So what Linda will do is, as I see a lot of you have put in your full names, thank you.
Okay.
And so she can read for that. And if you don't want to, which is perfectly fine, she can read a gemstone card for you, which I've explained. But I have already got 14 people, so I think we're going to be set for the hour that we have. But okay. I'll also be pulling just a card for you from my deck that brings information in from something else. All right, Eli.
Okay, so let me get my
take your time
here.
Okay.
Who's the first person?
The first person is called Seascape, but she put her real name up, and it is Kai Castillo.
Is that C?
C-I-E? Or maybe it's C. I'm sorry. Yeah, C Castillo.
Okay. What does she want to know?
I think I had done was
what your energy is.
Yeah, I think that I said, if you give us your full name, then you can do the chakra reading for her. And
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so see, you seem to be more connected to spirit and not in your body so much. So is there something going on where you're feeling like it's not safe to be in your body because you're not grounded? I'm finding that, let me show you a picture here, that you are blocked in the lower 3 chakras, which is your material world self. You're overcharged in the heart, which is saying, your heart saying, see, it's time to be who you came here to be. But then you're overcharged in these upper chakras, which tells me that you're open to receiving information from source. So maybe you're getting lots of ideas and things kind of spin around. You get all these ideas, but you're not quite sure how to translate them to bring them down to earth. And we're meant to be grounded, to be in our bodies so that we can bring those gifts down to earth.
She says, no wonder I feel vulnerable.
Yeah. You're not in your body, not feeling safe and secure. And is there some other reason going on there? Well, some of it is energetic. It seems like you're pretty sensitive energetically. Let me check one other thing too. Oh, you tend to be of service to others. You help others more than you help yourself. So maybe there's some situation you've had with somebody where you're feeling a little bit vulnerable. And you just need to pay as much attention to the wonderful person that you are as you see in others. Yeah, absolutely. Because you can only give as good as you've got. And if you're not in your body, it's hard to be of service to others. It's time to really look in the mirror and send that love to yourself. See, life.
Absolutely.
I hope that helped.
Yeah. I pulled the soul card for you, Seascape. And I love this because it just shows you that there are many dimensions to the soul, that it's like a beautifully lit path that is going into, it's gorgeous. It's you're walking down the path and the lighted way is in front of you. So I'm just going to say that keep walking your spiritual path and work on that vulnerability if you can. And I know right now she'd love to retire, but she can't afford to. So I think that's why she feels so vulnerable as well. But your soul knows what you need to do. So you need to listen to what it's telling you. Yeah. And I hope your baby is okay. She's got a little baby that has, her dog has dementia.
That's our babies.
That's our babies. Yeah.
That's our babies. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Anyway. Okay. Thank you, my dear. All right. The next one we have is Marina, and this is Marina Shelton. And she's the one that has the heart center tarot.
What's the last
Shelton,
name? Shelton.
Shelton. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Marina's the opposite. Marina, you're really a go-getter here. It's like, you got lots of
She's
stress,
amazing.
anxiety, and mental chatter. You're just like going all the time.
She's an air sign. She's like me.
Yeah. You're like a propeller, just ready to take off and go. Now, at some point, you need to find some way to calm yourself down, have a pause button. It's like, oh, no way, I'm not. You're living life to the fullest, but you're also in a condition for burnout. You keep going the rate you are, it's going to be burnout. Let me check one other thing here for you. Oh, yeah. So you just want to like carve a new path. You're kind of clearing the way. What are those sighs that you go on? You clear the path in a field so that you can.
Oh yeah, the big sign.
Path. Yep. It's like, I'm coming. Watch out. You're a lot of fun to be around. I get that sense that you're a lot of fun to be around too, and just a lot of fun.
You nailed her. You nailed her. You nailed her. Yeah, you did it.
Energy.
Yeah. Yep, she is. I've known her on here for quite a while, and we work together a lot. And she's another. I'm a Libra with a Capricorn rising. That's what she is. And we've got all. we just have all these similarities. But you got the control room, Marina. So make sure you take time not to burn out. That's all. The control room goals. That's it. You've got the brain that can control the control room. So there you go, sweetie. Hi, Sally. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Marina. She nailed you. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. So we have Tiffany Tisdale would like to read.
Tisdale. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so Tiffany, you've got the American trifecta. You've got the stress, anxiety, mental chatter. Here, first three chakras, your material world self, because you're focusing on what's going on in the material world, but you're not reaching up to your guides, to source. So you might even be suffering from some depression, maybe not able to see a vision for yourself, maybe a little blocked, maybe not having your voice. And that's because you're blocked in the upper three chakras. To me, the real cause of depression is being blocked here, because it's like you can't see. You're going through life like this, you run up against an obstacle and you back off. Whereas when you're connected through your seventh chakra, that's where your guidance comes through. Is that making sense to you? And then you stop looking outside yourself for answers, because your heart is calling out for change. It's saying, Tiffany, it's time to be who you came here to be. Do you feel like you've been seeking? Yeah. So when the heart's overcharged, that's what it's saying. It's time. And let me check one more thing.
Okay.
You want to do the card reading, and then I'll come back afterwards, and I'll
sure, of course. I have here, Tiffany, that things are in divine order, but look at how they're all hanging in the air. And so it's possible that you have everything that you need in order to go up to those higher chakras and to be more spiritually enlightened or knowledgeable or whatever. But you just have to balance in your life between the physical and the spiritual, which is something we all have to do. And it is a work in progress. So everything's in divine order. It might just be that you're working on it. You just haven't got up to that level yet. So don't despair.
Okay, so Tiffany, you're innately somebody who likes transformation. You see the big picture, you know how to put things together. People probably come to you with their problems and they talk to you about things. They want you to comfort them. So you may be in that situation where you're always comforting somebody else, but then when you need someone, where are they for you? Is that true? I'm not seeing anything from Tiffany here, but You need to open up those upper chakras, because once you do, everything's going to fall into place. You have a unique connection to source once you are balanced, and you're going to be guided and know what to do.
All right. I haven't seen a response from her. Hopefully she's here. I'm going to ask, I think, from now on, if people are in the chat still. I do want to just send out, sorry, Sonia, to hear about your daughter, Sophia, having a stroke at 41.
Oh, my gosh.
This is really, honey, I want you to know that we're wrapping a big blanket around both you and Sophia, and with much love and healing energy. We're seeing a lot of these strange, unusual things happening. One of the other community members, Sherry's son, had a heart attack. He's 40. And just a lot of very unusual things that are happening to the people that are younger. I'm going to send out lots of love and healing to her. If it's okay to send Reiki, then Linda can send that out for you and her. And yeah, please keep us
if I have
updated.
her last name, though. If I have Sophia's last name, it helps.
Okay. If you can put Sophia, if you're still here, hopefully you're still here. If you are, give us Sophia's last name so that we can, let's see.
Or if I have her name, the mom's name, I can say it's her daughter, Sophia. Yeah.
Okay. All I have is Sonia's first name. She has 3 sons. Only one is grown. Oh, honey. Can we have, is it all right for us to send Reiki to her? Can you give us her last name? Sophia's last name, or your last name?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wow.
I am just so sorry. And we started out, Linda Thompson had lost her sister and her dog, and there's a lot going on everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to keep looking for it. Okay, here it is. Sophia Contreras. Contreras. Okay. We'll do, sweetheart. We'll do.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. So you have been feeling blocked, Tiffany Tisdale. Okay. So yeah, you can think about letting the light come up from your feet or down through your core, down your chakras, or right in the middle of your body, and get yourself unblocked. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we have Mary Thornberry is next. Oh, you've got your baby with you.
Here's my little She's Reiki 1 attuned. She does energy.
She's adorable. She's adorable. Ginger.
Okay, so yeah, she wants out. So I'm gonna let her out.
Okay.
Come on.
Right. In the meantime, Mary, I'll pull a card for you.
Mary Thornberry. Okay.
So, Mary, I got a really cool card. I have here eternal life. And, I just really believe that, you've walked in this world many, many, many times, and will continue to do so. You bring in the light whenever you go anywhere. So I'm going to just send that to you, Mary. Thank you. Hi, peace, Mama.
So, Mary, you're another one that's supercharged, overcharged in every chakra. Let me check one other thing here. So, are you somebody who likes to collect information? Are you a person that people come to for wanting to know things? Like, you tend to know things about a lot of different topics, and but you're supercharged.
That's pretty true, I think.
Is it? Mm-hmm. So you're the one who knows everything, and I don't mean in a conceited way, but you like to study. You like to read up on a lot of things, And people come to you because, oh, tell me about such and such. Yeah, yes. But for some reason,
she also runs her whole farm. I mean, she has like a big area and she takes care of animals. She's very busy.
You need help, because I get that your supercharged energy is because there's not enough hours in the day. You can't get enough done, and you're going. And yeah, you read a lot of books, one a week usually. That's it. So you really know things, and people come to you when they want to know something. But you're in a situation for burnout. Somehow you need to get help. You tend to be more reclusive. Your tendency would be to be more reclusive, but somehow you need to find a way to get out and get some help, some people around you to be a support system is what I see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's very true. And Mary knows it. She does. She needs the help. We women, we go, and then we find, oh, gee, I should have done something about this earlier. I've almost gone past what I need to have done. So yeah, much love.
Because it ends up being a health issue. If you are overcharged in every chakra, it becomes a health issue. Usually starting in the 50s. In the 50s, yeah.
Okay. Well, and she had done my husband the other day, everybody, and total burnout, guys, total burnout. That's why his adrenals are all screwed up. So I totally agree with what your assessments are. Yeah. So today happens to be this young lady's birthday, Suzanne Carlene Grigsby.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Isis.
Fellow Cancer.
I'll let you know, Love Bug, the names that I have. But we are closed for newer readings at this point. Yeah.
Okay, Suzanne, you got an interesting combination here. So are you like seeking, ready for change, looking for the next phase of your life or the next adventure? Does that make sense? Because you are overcharged in the lower 4 chakras, which is your stress, anxiety, mental chatter. But your heart's calling out for change, but you're blocked at the throat, which is your voice, and you're blocked at the 6th, which is your vision. But you're open at the 7th, where you're getting your connection to source. Yes, makes sense. Okay. So you don't have a voice right now because you're kind of experimenting, is what I'm feeling. You're kind of experimenting, and you're maybe a little lost. You need some direction. Yeah. I can help you if you're interested in a reading. So I think there's more things that could be done with you that will be fairly simple to help you out with that. Let's see.
Which reminds me, everybody, I should have mentioned that she does do private readings, and you can book her on her website.
But
I have a special. She also does Reiki. Yeah. Oh, you do have a special? Tell them about it.
I have a special. Well, it's a birthday and wedding special because I'm getting.
That's right. She's getting married. Yeah.
We're doing a 50% off birthday rate and wedding fund. And that's on I think it's on my page. I sent you the paragraph for that. I'm not sure if you were able to put it on your page, but I have a special link for that. Okay, good. Well, then you can find it on there. So hang on a second, Suzanne. I'm looking at. Oh, okay. And Suzanne, you probably like to know what's going on. You like to know what you're doing, and it's what's the word? You don't like not knowing what's going on, and you're in that situation. So yeah.
She wants Reiki healing for animal pain and attitude. So there you go. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
So I got the same thing I got from Marina was the control room goals. You control how you're going to get that blockage unblocked, and you're going to take care of yourself better, and you're going to try to get all of those chakras balanced for yourself. So aloha, Eliza Bassett. It's nice to see you. Hi, Jules. Nice to see you too. Paula, I'm so sorry. Gosh, today seems to be intuitively, people are coming here with, I'm so sorry, battling depression, taking care of your husband, results from a massive stroke. Honey, caregivers need this so much more than just regular folks that get up every day and go to work and do what they do. So I'm going to let you look at her and see.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then also, Paula, I'm going to send you Reiki as well.
Okay, Paula. Yes. Yep. There you go.
So let me see what's going on with Paula.
Okay.
Okay, it's no wonder you're completely depleted. Paula, you're blocked in every single chakra. And that's because you've given away every single ounce of energy that you have. It doesn't take a long time to get it back, but you do have to take certain steps to get that back. I'm going to do a distance Reiki healing on you. So by the time I finish doing that, you will be balanced again. But it's no wonder that you're feeling the way you do, because when you're blocked in every chakra, this is your vital life force energy. This is what fuels you. This is what gives you meaning and purpose in life. And without that, you're basically going through the motions. And Aley has a really supportive group here. And I think that even within this group, that you guys can have an alliance, that you can really help each other out in more ways than just being on these shows. When I first started to heal from depression, I had somebody who I really didn't even know, but I met. And he was so concerned about me. He called me every day for 2 weeks. Okay, Linda, what are you going to do today? And I'd give him a list of maybe 1 or 2 things. Then he'd call the end of the day. How did you do today? Wow. And I said, I did this. I did 1 thing. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm going to call you tomorrow. What are you going to do today? And just knowing that somebody cared, just having that little hand holding for 2 weeks, he did that. Right. And then I got on my path, and I was going after that. So we really need to be a source of support for each other, that we're not these islands floating out there by ourselves. Right. Being kind of healers and being spiritual, in the past, we have been kind of the outliers. It's not like that anymore.
Not like that.
We are becoming the masses. We are becoming the ones who are really going to help flip this energy in our country, on the planet. So we have to be, we have to be in good shape ourselves.
Yeah, we have to be able to be in good shape. You're absolutely right. And I will say that I don't welcome it. I want you to share if you're going through these things, and they do. And they also share, I'm praying for you. And there is a camaraderie that comes up in these groups. And so I feel very fortunate that these people feel that they can share these things and get the help that they need from the community. But I worry about them too. I'm like a mother hen.
I know.
I guess. I get concerned for them. Yeah, Paula, sacred knowledge is something that the chakras are. I believe that, it's the ancient system from India that tells us the spinning wheels of life force, and you do definitely need some help. And so I'm so happy that Linda Bertaut is here today, and she can send you that energy. So,
and Paula, Paula, you're another
Paula
person.
Rovita.
Yeah, Paula, you're another person that is a transformer. So you are hurting right now, but you can transform yourself rather quickly when you focus on it. But it's you just have to focus on doing that for yourself, and things are going to open up in ways that you have no idea.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. All right, so we have Anya, then MEJ, and MEJ. Mary Ellen, I need your last name if you want her to read for you for this part of it. Eli Robichaud. I have Sue Toffee, Linda Lovebug, which is Francesca, and Polly and Linda Thompson. That's who's on the list. So we're working our way down this list. Who asked me? I guess it was Lovebug that asked me. Okay. So we have Anya next. Right.
Anya? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Sammy J. Okay.
So Anya,
I think I saw that.
you gonna say something first?
Nope.
Okay, so I feel like you have a lot of worry. You have the overcharged lower chakras, blocked upper chakras, but you're in this state of worry right now, and you keep looking in the same place for a solution, and that's not where you want to do. Oh, you're at a turning point. Yeah, so this is it. Mm-hmm. When you're in that stress situation, lower three chakras, stress, anxiety, mental chatter, that's that vicious cycle. And so you're looking for answers outside yourself. Your heart's saying it's time to be who you came here to be. And that means you got to balance these upper chakras, because that's where your answers are. Your answers are not outside of yourself. And I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling like some hurt, like you don't feel okay with yourself. Okay, so is that. Are you having some hurt feelings? Yeah, that's me, mental chatter. Exactly. And it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and let her know what you pulled, and I'll check one other thing for her.
Okay, sure. So, Anya, I believe that you need to trust your gifts. We've talked about it, you and I. Anya and I have talked about this, but look at this. Your gifts are exploding. And if you'll note what they look like, you'll understand what we talked about more, I think. So look at that. You're just standing right in the middle of all your gifts. And yeah.
And you do have gifts that you need to utilize. Now, your personality type, more than any other, will have a tendency to have this drama roller coaster, high highs and low lows. And but you have to have a creative outlet. Your heart calls for creative outlet. So even while you're not sure what's next for you, you have to have that creative outlet. And it doesn't have to be art. I'm not sure what yours is. It could be singing, it could be music, it could be dancing, it could be, cooking. But something that you love to do, you have to include that in your life daily. And especially if you have the CPTSD. Because when you're doing something that you're so engaged in, it takes you out of this vicious cycle.
Yeah.
See, and then you can connect. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that your thing? Art?
She's very good.
Exactly.
Art. Yeah.
Yep. See?
Yep.
How did I know that? How did I know that?
And she knows this, but we all have that niggling doubt or that niggling feeling.
Yeah,
that,
but she's
well,
extra hard on herself. You're really hard on yourself. And you're hearing things in your head that were told to you from your past, and they were wrong. I'm here to tell you that they were not. They did not know themselves. They did not realize what they were doing, because they were also damaged.
Oh my God! You've nailed her.
Yeah. You would do well with a reading from me too, because there's more that we can explore in this.
You can work through.
Okay. I'm concerned about you. Right.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Just remember, you can do whatever it is you want to do. Right? Right.
And it's through your heart. So you have to follow your heart.
That's right. Yep. So the next person here we have is Mary Ellen Jenkinson. Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Okay, Mary Ellen Jenkinson. Okay. got a lot of people that are overcharged in the lower chakras. Okay, Mary Ellen Jameson. Another supercharged. Okay. But see, I get a feeling that you want to do more. You just like what you're doing. You like, I said, you just like what you're doing and you want to do more. Is that true? Like there's not enough time in the day. I got to do more. I got to do more. Let me see.
Let us know, MEJ. Yeah. Let us know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you're really good at seeing the big picture. In fact, you're good at seeing things and putting them together like a visionary. But when you're overcharged like this, you just got too many cylinders to, I'm seeing these plates rolling, like at the fair when they got all these plates rolling or spinning. You're like that. Yep. And while you may be able to do that, you're kind of like the superwoman. You don't want to do that because you're not going to be able to make the impact that you really want to make while you're spinning all these plates. You have to become balanced energetically. And then you've got the insights coming from source, the vision, and you can do it in a more structured, organized way that'll make even a bigger impact.
Wow. That's awesome. So, I'm envisioning you holding all these plates on sticks, Mary Ellen. But you know what? It says use your imagination more and maybe just look at all these beautiful things. Think about it instead of doing it, if you know what I mean. In other words, you don't have to do all the physical part of it. Some things can be done in the imagination and still create what it is that you're looking for. But so she's blocked in the lower chakras?
No, she's overcharging every chakra. But with that card, I just saw it's like a piece, like a puzzle. So Mary Ellen, think of it like a puzzle. And these are all the pieces. All these things you see are pieces, but they all fit into the puzzle. So that's what you do well, is to see how the pieces fit into the puzzle so that you can create the vision that you have.
There you go. Oh, wow. I like that for myself. Thank you. I mean, you can get messages here, for yourself.
Yes.
I feel like, actually, I feel like Mary Ellen. I feel like I have too many spinning plates most of the time. So I get it totally. All right. So the next person we have is Eileen Marie Robichaud. All right. Love Bug. I got Francesca, but I don't have your last name. And could you put your last name in? I don't think your last name is, I think TY means thank you and not your last name. So if you would please put that in so we can read for you. You're welcome, Mary Ellen. Thank you.
Okay, so Eileen, I get a really determined kind of person, a very directed, very determined, that you know who you are. And there's a sense of confidence that you have. You are overcharged in the chakras, but not like it's not spinning, spinning off the roof type of thing. But just I'm getting a sense about you that feels like you have this confidence. You need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and you have guidance. Are you listening to it? Yeah, but maybe you're a little confused about what to do with it. So I would say meditate, give it some time, and find out, and channeling, like writing down on a tablet. Do some automatic writing. And that's going to help you to gain more clarity. So if clarity is what you need, you have everything you need. Just meditate, do some automatic writing, and see what comes through.
Awesome. So what do I get for her? I get the keys to creation, the keys of creation. In other words, you have a whole keychain full. You have a keychain full of things that you can do, and it's available to you. You just sometimes things are so close that we don't see them, and so try that automatic writing. Try some of those other things to get to give you more clarity. I'm feeling right. There's more clarity that can come from this.
You can channel, so channeling to you may not realize you're doing it. And I don't know you, maybe you do know, but you can channel, you may not call it that, but you have that access. So there you go. I'm confused. I do need to channel more. I know I need to not work. I know I need.
Oh, you want to write a novel. She wants to write a novel.
There you go. There you go.
The hardest thing to do is write the first page, because I'm a writing teacher, so I already know, and we find all kinds of reasons not to start. You do need to channel more, and you know what? It sucks to have to work and want to do what you really want to do. The sort of play that we want to do, but you can do it. You can find the way. You need clarity. You do. And you do. So maybe you start by writing the things you need clarity on, and put the like Linda said, put the puzzle pieces together. You feel like you're channeling it. Absolutely, you're channeling your novel. You anything that's artistic, writing, singing, lyrics, all that is channeled from above. Yes. You have the last page done, so you know how the ending goes.
You have everything you need, Eileen. So you've got confidence, but you need to have that confidence in yourself and stop the self-doubt. And I know sometimes it's hard to make the time to do these things that you want to do. It's really hard, but
it is.
Just think that you've got people out there waiting for your message. People are waiting to hear what you have to say to them, and they need that message so that they can transform their life. How's that?
There you go. Yeah. Okay, there you go. You can think about that for a while. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, dear. All right. So we have Sue Lee is her name.
Okay.
These are great. I'm enjoying this. This is wonderful.
This is fun. Yeah. This is fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
And it's interesting. Everybody's giving their full name now, so that they get this reading instead of just
they want this reading. Yeah,
reading, right?
Yep. No, we thank you, and it is your choice. So we wanted you to. Yeah.
Okay. So show me the conditions of these first chakra. Okay. So Sue Lee, are you feeling a bit blocked yourself? You're overcharged in the lower chakras. Your heart is calling out for change. It's time. It's time to be who you came here to be. And you're blocked in the upper chakras. I feel kind of like you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, in quotes, versus being who you are truly meant to be. And maybe you need some permission. You need some permission to be yourself and to know that it's okay. Yes. Yeah. Pride, unicorn, rainbow, mane. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's the.
That's the emojis. She's in a situation where she has to move, and she's got to do all that physical stuff. You got to find a place to live. You got to move stuff. You got to clean. You know what I mean? And I think she's feeling that deeply in the lower chakras, because that's where you have to use.
Well, that's the stress, anxiety, and the mental chatter. But I feel like there's some more issues going on with her and who she is and who she's, and some identity stuff going on, right? And purpose, like where am I going to fit in? That type of thing.
Okay. Isn't that funny? Because I get the courage card. Have courage.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Courage.
It takes courage to be yourself, to step out and be who you are when maybe you haven't been yourself. You know?
Absolutely. Anya, no, I don't think using the married or last name or the maiden name. I think it's just she wants it for the universe to know who she's talking to. Yeah, because she can't see you. Usually she sees you. So, yeah, it would be different if it was like Zachau. She would be doing the numerology or whatever. That's so I understand that it would be different energy.
The birth. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so thank you so much, Linda.
Yes.
Reading for Linda. Yeah.
Oh, Linda Kennedy. Okay. Yeah. Look here. I know Linda from before. I think have I done a Reiki treatment on you before, Linda?
Oh.
It was some Linda. Who was a Linda? Okay.
Oh, you don't want to do it, Linda. Okay. You sure?
All right.
All right. Thank you, hon. All right. So we have Lovebug. Francesca Porter is her name.
Okay.
She gave me her last name. Porter. Okay, Linda.
Hang on a second. I got to have more. Francesca Porter. Okay. Okay, Francesca Porter. Energy. Okay. And show me that. You know, we got a lot of people that do transformational work here. That's not a surprise. I find that we tend to get very similar types of people. And Francesca, but maybe you're feeling a little blocked right now. I feel like you've been on a path and then you've decided you're not happy with that path or you need to make some adjustments. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you are overcharged in the lower 5 chakras. So you're talking a lot. Are you trying to figure things out? Okay. Well, and you're auditory too. So you got to hear things to kind of understand it. So you're talking about stuff. I'm like, what's it going to be? But you're blocked in the upper chakras. Yes. So when you read energy, it really helps. You're blocked in your upper chakras. So that's why you kind of got this, you're not getting that communication from source. You don't have the vision of the big picture. So it's like this, going through life and just kind of doing, and you're talking, but they're saying you're not listening. They have information for you, but you kind of got a fixed idea already of what you think you want. They're just saying to be more open, to do some meditation, try and quiet the mind and listen. And you're going to get insights. And I think you're going to find that you get insights even like when you're in the shower or if you're taking a walk in nature and you look up at a tree and you get an idea. So be open to getting these insights as you are doing your life, but hopefully being quiet, like taking a walk, doing the shower, that type of thing.
Wonderful. So not only do your guides want to communicate with you, but so do your ancestors. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, and they're all hanging out around you and they're just saying, hello, anybody home? So allow yourself the time to listen and know that those voices aren't like audible. They may be a thing that comes in your mind. It could be a song that you hear. I mean, it could be any kind of thing. We tend to think it's outside of us, but sometimes it's inside of us. So yes, you're most welcome.
That's so perfect. Everything just really it goes together, doesn't it? Our readings,
it does.
Really,
it really does.
Yeah, on these things. That's great. I love this.
Yeah. All right, so we have Polly and then Linda Thompson, and we'll be done for the day. But everybody has been wonderful, and you have been too. This is so much fun.
This has been fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Polly Ann McLeroy. Okay. Okay, Polly Ann. You are overcharged in the first two chakras, masculine energy, feminine energy, physical, feeling, blocked in the third. This is your identity, so it's telling me you have some identity issues going on. Blocked in the heart, blocked in your voice, blocked in your vision, blocked in your connection to source. So right now, I would suspect that you're feeling kind of lost and you're just doing what you're supposed to do. Let me check something. Show me anything I know. You do the next part for her, and I'm going to see what else I can get.
Okay, we'll do. Yeah.
For her.
I'm being, this card is guiding you to start looking at the synchronicities that are around you. So for instance, you might have been just looking for a show to watch, and today you were brought here, and synchronistically, Linda got to read for you, and it was a message you needed to hear. And so, but there's other kinds of synchronicities as well. So look for the things, the meaningful coincidences that happen that bring us to find what we need to know.
Yeah. I'm going to do a Reiki treatment for you too, if you are open to that, because right now I just feel like there's a lack of energy. There's a lack of something. And I can't completely read it all, but right now you're just kind of going through the motions and being here on planet Earth, but I feel, kind of rudderless, not having direction, not having real passion for life. It's just, that's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if this is accurate or not, but that's what I'm feeling and what I'm getting.
Okay. I'm not quite sure if she's here either, unfortunately. Lily, I'm so sorry. I'd love to read for you, but we're right near the end and we just got one more to do today. But thank you for being here. So we have our Linda Thompson, who is the one that just lost her sister and her little dog. So let's give her a reading. Yeah, okay. She needs it. Okay, Seascape, we will. Thank you, honey.
Interesting.
That's okay.
So, Linda, you are balanced in the upper chakras, which is very rare, but I think this has something to do with your sister and even your puppy. That you're having, you have the ability to communicate with them and receive love on a whole new level that they may not have even been able to give you while on planet Earth. And that this is going to be kind of your guiding light, these upper three chakras, because you are overcharged in the lower chakras. But that makes sense because in the material world, you're really grieving. You're feeling lost. You're having that, it's an awful, awful feeling. But This whole situation for you is connecting you and balancing you in the upper chakras, which is going to give you lots of clarity. So take time to be peaceful, to connect, to there's going to be messages for you. There's meaning and messages for you in this whole situation that's happening with you in this loss.
And isn't that amazing? Because I pulled higher love. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hearing Steve Winwood sing the song "Bring Me a Higher
Oh,
Love."
right.
But
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's higher love. It's like you are. Linda. You've been in this community for a long time, and I know your sister's fine, your puppy's fine. And a lot of people don't have that kind of clarity. That doesn't mean that you won't grieve. It doesn't mean that you are sad or that it just means that when you have that knowing that they're okay, that everything's okay, there's a difference in one's life. I got goosebumps now. So I think your sister's like, yeah, try to communicate with me because I'm here and I'd love to talk, even if it's in a dream, Linda. Yeah, look for it, sweetie. Yeah.
But you can do it consciously too. And this is another time that you can do the automatic writing. The automatic writing.
Yeah.
And
yep, that's
the puppy is just around you.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Around you.
My God.
And really circling around your heart. There's lots of joy in your puppy, your dog.
Yeah. Yeah. When my brother died, I walked out he died in December. I went out to my garage. It was freezing cold out there, and there's a hummingbird floating in the garage. So for me, now I have a hummingbird ring. I just love hummingbirds anyway, but now I equate it with my brother, and I'm thinking that you gave me goosebumps because that means higher love. So
yeah,
wow, yeah, and you do know that. I know you do. It doesn't mean you can't be sad or grieving or whatever.
Right.
Because you
right.
You can be.
Yeah, you're very powerful, Linda.
Well,
you really are.
You are. She is. She's a great member of this community. Everybody, thank you so much for being here and welcoming Linda. Don't forget that her channel, I'm going to put it back in here on my chat, is and then Linda Bertaut. She also has a website, and the name of that is again what?
Chakra-Psychic. Yep.
.com.
And please, .com. Please like and subscribe my channel and make comments. I really need more subscribers. I would appreciate you guys for doing that. I really would.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, Linda. You've been a delight, and I'm sure you'll come back again. They already want you to come back. So, what can we say? Anyway, much love, everybody. You're welcome.
Okay.
Mwah. Yeah. Take time, everybody, to love yourself because you are important. Much love.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Okay.